So, we know that we have now made it to the middle of August, and while it did take a little while longer than usual for the new patch content of the main story of this game to come out, the Moonfire Faire has arrived as scheduled. The annual Summer Spectacular, where we get the opportunity to go and see everything that this game does when it comes to summer, has returned. So, this year, Final Fantasy XIV and Square Enix, for that matter, have decided to take a page out of the Discovery Channel's playbook and take on the biggest craze of its kind in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shark Week. And to help celebrate Shark Week is, of course, the one and only Rika Sasaki, who you may have noticed is sporting a new hairstyle. Yeah, I've had her with long hair for so long, but this time I decided to do things a little bit differently because of the fact that she, hold on, I need to, lower commentary because for some reason it's coming out really loudly. Yeah, for some reason my game audio is, or my mic audio is coming out really loudly, but in any event, yeah, I've had her with long hair for pretty much since the day I created her. But ever since she had the opportunity to take the ceremony of eternal bonding, that gave her the new hairstyle that comes with it that allows her to have flowers in her hair. And I've just become so enamored with this look that I decided to make it her permanent look because it just looks so amazing on her, and I really am satisfied with this choice that I made to have Rika look this way now because she just looks absolutely stunning. And so, now that we are all set for Rika to begin the journey, hey there, Elizabeth, Miguel, Ichigo, Luna, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world. Matthias Griffin back with you for our special bonus edition of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So, since we are here to celebrate the Moonfire Faire, there's only one place it ever starts, in Limsa. So, since we're here, it's time to go ahead and speak with the face of the Moonfire Faire, Mayaru Moyaru, to once again help him out with whatever it is the Moonfire Faire needs this time, but since I've already kind of hinted at what's going on, you have pretty much the expectation of what you're going to see. So, let's go and speak with them to take on the level 30 Moonfire Faire 2020 quest entitled A Fish Too Far. Mayaru Moyaru's beaming smile is betrayed by hints of desperation in his eyes. Ah, you've come! There are but two constants in summer, sweltering heat and brave adventurers. And the Moonfire Faire cannot well begin in earnest until both have arrived. The sweat on my brow and your cocksure stride tell me that that time is finally here. But first, it seems we have an uninvited guest on the shores of Costa del Sol that is causing chaos and alarm among our celebrations. If reports from the Fisherman's Guild are to be believed, a gargantuan man-eating shark has been terrorizing the coast, gnashing its teeth and threatening to devour a reveler's whole. Needless to say, this has put something of a damper on an otherwise rousing event. For mercy, no one has yet come to harm, but I fear it's only a matter of time before the shark must sate its appetite. We must nip this problem in the bud before tragedy strikes. While the members of our committee are doing their utmost to find a solution, a pair of capable hands could only speed things along. Herr Maga, chief chaperone of the festivities, is standing by in Costa del Sol, eager to greet any potential volunteers. And so, yeah, it's time to go speak with the Red Go-Go posing ranger once again. So off we go to Costa del Sol. Yeah, and no sooner do I mention that than no, it's not. Seasonal outfits from seasonal events are never tradable. Yeah, once you get it, it's yours and no one else can have it. So, for those of you who are familiar, since patch 5.3 came out, a major restriction has now been lifted. It used to be that whenever you were in Eorzean territory, all you could do when you were on a mount was just run around. Also, you may have noticed my new acquisition for Rika. She is now the proud owner of the 1 million gil Mandeville Gold Saucer MGP Fenrir. Straight out of Snowcloak, now melting within the Costa del Sol heat. Not only that, as you can see, we can now fly wherever we want. So as we head towards dawn, we need to go and speak with Hermaga. Over to the Isle of Endless Summer, where the man of the hour should be arriving any moment. Yeah, that restriction was finally lifted. Once you've beaten the Praetorium, you now have free access to fly wherever you want to. Okay there, Hermaga, how have you been, sir? Well, the savior of the summer has arrived. I was afraid we'd have to pack up for the safer shoals, but now that the true apex predator has arrived, I believe we can stay readily put. Although I've yet to see it with my own eyes, there have been disturbing reports of an enormous shark lurking in the waters nearby. The Adventurers Guild takes these reports seriously. Our guest safety comes first and foremost. Calling fiends is our bread and butter, and now it's time to show our mettle. Master Gigarujo means to protect his stake at our festival as well, and we are speaking, and as we speak is assembling an elite team of shark hunters. They should be here soon, but I'd appreciate if you'll keep lookout with me in the meantime. 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1 after all. I believe I can do that. So, some people are just chilling out in the dawn. Yeah, they wave hello to one of their friends who's got a freaky goatee, but that's not all that's around. Yeah, we've spotted something. It's behind you. Uh-oh. Shark! Shark, run for your lives! Yeah, that poor guy got eaten. Yeah, I've come armed. I just waited, baby. You need to face that beast all by your lonesome, do you? I'm not exactly dressed for combat here. Yeah, where is your go-go posing ranger armor there, Hermaga? It's bite or be bitten, or why do you think I came all this way, or I've fried bigger fish than this before? Yeah, considering what we've done. Big old fish. Then let's hope this one's mother isn't nearby. And in the meantime, stay your weapon. Reckless heroics will only serve to incite the monster. Yeah, we have a Vieira along with a couple of friends. Well, it looks like I'll have to share their glory today. The certified shark hunters are here. Yeah, including a Lalafell, and a member of the Kobolds, and this fancy Vieira, who even comes in with the go-go posing ranger fanfare. Thracy at your service. In years past, the Cascadiers were formed to quench the Bombards' fiery rage, and in that same spirit, the Bombardiers have assembled to send this new threat back to the depths. We will see safely return to your beaches. Bago has been recruited to lend his expertise, knowledge, skill, expertise. Bago knows a thing or two about explosions. The Bombardiers, eh? I wish the guild would have mentioned that they were handing over the torch. Ah, but the guild wasn't involved in our inception. Was that not so there, Jibiri? The Bombardiers owned their existence solely to Master Gigaruju. He could not afford to wait for someone else's solution, but he could afford to make his own. This shark is unlike anything I've ever seen in my long years of research. Judging from my analysis of its movements and behaviors, it means to leave its watery home and encroach upon these very shores. What the hell's will do that? That much remains a mystery. The beast's final destination is impossible to discern, but we'd be fools to let it run amok. However, it seems to have no interest in attacking us. Yet if we were to engage it directly, however, it may gain a taste for blood, and there is no telling how many innocent lives will be lost before its appetite was sated. If we are to coax it back whence it came, it must be done without spilling blood. And that is where a kobold friend comes in. In exchange for some rare alchemical supplies, he is offered to share with us his clan's methods for creating the self-same bombs which so often threatened our realm in summers past. Yes, Bago treats his bombs most lovingly, most protectingly, but Bago loves shiny materials just as much. Materials which we promised, sworn, pledged, promised. To create a bomb that will become a breathtaking explosion is an art. One must pamper it as if they were their own child.
Kobolds keep their secrets close, but Bago is generous. Kind, giving, generous! Yes, indeed. Thanks to Bago's cooperation, we have managed to create our own bombards, which should explode with enough force to disabuse this shark of any notions of coming further inland. Have you lost your bloody minds? The realm almost burned on account of those demons, and now you're using them as toys. We must use the knowledge gleaned from conflicts past to see us safely through those to come. Don't you agree, adventurer? It will offer your aid to our cause. Me and the other bombardiers would gladly welcome you among our ranks.
I believe we can do that.
Splendid. Any adventurer brave enough to draw their weapon against such an overwhelming foe is sure to be a formidable ally. Our operation will begin soon. Speak with me when you are ready.
Alright. And so goes the way our team of scientists. As we welcome a new viewer to the channel, Corey Johnson. Welcome to the stream and to the channel. Glad to have you with us here tonight. So as we prepare to load back in. Yeah, we got a ragtag trio helping us out this time. It may not be the Go-Go Posing Rangers, but it's still a trio nonetheless. Yeah, and as far as their methods are concerned, let's get an explanation from Thracy.
Greetings. I take it your preparations are complete. Then let's get right to it.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
The first obstacle we had to overcome was the matter of how to manipulate the bombard without also putting ourselves in danger. And for that we once again found inspiration in bygone days. Perhaps you've heard of the bomb dance. It is a tradition that originated in the Far East performed during the summer. It is also said to have the power to influence the bombards themselves. I asked Bago if his creations could be trained to respond to the movements and the rhythm of such a dance. He assured me most emphatically that they could, and considering the nature of the threat before us, suggested we use a dance even more explosive than the bomb dance. Jiriri put forth one of her favorites, traditional steps performed by the Lalafels of the Southern Isles. Jiriri, if you will.
Yeah. How will our hula dancer get to it? Because, yeah, they're pretty much dressed in a hula outfit.
Of course. If it pleases you, allow me to perform the flame dance, taught to me by my grandmother.
And so, yeah, hula time! Yeah, we even have ukulele music to accompany us for this. Yeah, I mean, it is full-on Hawaiian. Yeah, and apparently this is supposed to help a bomb become even better.
Jiriri tells me the dance's purpose is twofold. Not only did it spur the warriors of the islands to action, but it was said to mollify the savage spirits slumbering within the volcanic mountains overshadowing the villages. Amazing! Astounding! Amazing! Such powerful moments would set the iciest heart ablaze!
Like ice hearts?
Bago shudders to think how it might inflame his little bombs!
Yeah, so he's gonna try and give it his all himself, or just throw out the bomb out there.
Considering the complexity of the steps, it may behoove you first to practice with a smaller specimen. 'Twould be a shame if a noble endeavor was cut short by a premature detonation. When again the shark emerges to wreak havoc, we will send forth one of our bombards. Their flames will need some encouragement at first, so dance thusly to enkindle them.
Yeah, there are two ways that we do this. And so the bomb reacts to it.
Continue the dance and the bombard will be set ablaze, hopefully making it a match for that shark. If the creature's flames should begin to fade, however, then perform these steps to restore their vibrancy.
Yeah, there's actually another version that heals the bomb. Because that is a thing.
As simple as that. And now we play the waiting game. Stay vigilant, and the moment you see even a fin emerge from the waters, brace yourself and we shall begin at once. There is much at stake, but I believe we are more than up for the task.
Yeah, even though the clouds have rolled in. But it's not going to stop this situation from going down. Join the fate Bombard vs. Shark, which will appear in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds, and make careful use of the flame dance to lead the Bombard to victory over the shark. Let's hope we don't jump the shark. Pay close attention to the Bombard's health and use both forms of the flame dance to empower it to drive its foe back to the ocean floor.
The steps may seem intimidating at first, but I'm certain you'll master them in no time at all. You'll have to if we're to have any hope of salvaging summer!
Leave it to us. And so, let's go make our way there right now. It is active currently, so I don't know if we'll actually get this one to count. So, someone's got the Ravana, Extreme Bird. There's the prompt. Hit the ground running. The shark has returned. Yeah, I did say it would not take long for this thing to respawn. So there's the bomb. So now we're about to have a collision of these two forces of nature. Well, one of nature and one of made of the ingenuity of something that looks like a kobold. Beta started, go. So once it gets underway, get right into the bomb's face and start enkindling it to make it stronger. You'll see the flammability meter below the the fate completion meter. That lets you know how much it takes in order to fortify the bomb. But yeah, as I said, there is a ton of AoE that you will have to dodge, while at the same time getting in the thing's face in order to make it happen. So yeah, you can see right over there, there's some sharks that are dishing some AoE. All the while we gotta dodge even more AoE as these two are zuking it out. Yeah, you really won't be able to see me doing it because of the throng of humanity. And then when the prompt says your doom is nigh, we can't enkindle it any further. And then once it lets out its maximum energy, then it'll go back to being small, and the flammability meter will reset. Yeah, we gotta wait for this thing to go back to normal. There we go! Yeah, that's a long AoE. Why, too? Alright. Stand by your ba-bomb. Okay, fine, we're just gonna call it a ba-bomb for the rest of the day. Yeah, screw calling it by its proper name, it's a ba-bomb. It's a ba-bomb, I've decreed it so. No one can change my mind, because apparently my mind doesn't want to change its mind. Alright, keep going, keep dancing. The prompt for your doom is nigh has come up. So we gotta back away a little bit. Gotta wait for it to shrink. Flammability meter resets, and wash, rinse, repeat. Avoiding all the shark AoE, avoiding all the giant sharks AoE, and even avoiding the bombs AoE. Alright, back in there. Yeah, there'll be some people who will just support by only healing the bomb, which is obviously what you were doing, Corey. Of course, you also gotta make sure that you enkindle it too. Pump goes up again. Now we gotta wait for this thing to unleash its payload. Yeah, see if I can pan out a little to give you a little more of an idea of just what exactly is going on in this fight. Yeah, the Bombard is turning white hot, and the Super Shark is getting caught in its glow. And for those of you wondering, yes, you can actually die. I did actually see a couple of people trying to do this who were not aware of the AoE that was going on and got themselves killed doing this. Yeah, in case you're wondering, this is an actual fight. We might not participate directly in it, but it's still a fight. Alright, more Summer's Flame from the bomb. Gotta wait for it to do its thing. It goes back to normal size. And away we go again. Oh, watch out. Roll that AoE. There's always a lot of it. I love the bomb's Homer Simpson impression. For those of you who are paying attention. Yeah. They went with the Treehouse of Terror take on The Shining for that one. Oh, look out! Yeah, hopefully that guy is still okay. They were low on health. Staying clear. Staying very clear. And get back in. Okay, meter's maxed out, so we cannot kill it any further. Let's throw it an invigorating dance, just because we can. Yeah, this shark does not have much health left. One more round ought to get the job done. Yeah, go for it, bomb. You can do it. Well, not if the shark has anything to say about it. Alright, it's maxed out on flammability. Still gotta avoid AoE from these sharks though. But now the bomb is chasing the shark away. Yeah, everyone runs after it even though they don't have to enkindle it any further. And then everyone runs away. And this has truly been a day for surprises. The bomb goes up in smoke and we got the maximum reward. Your explosive sacrifice will not soon be forgotten. Yeah, because this will just keep happening every few minutes. This will just keep happening every few minutes until the event is over. And then of course we'll immediately segue into the Rising. Hey there Lou, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Did you get my message about the person from Games Done Quick who's trying to get a hold of you? I did suggest entering their Discord name in lowercase, see if that helps you. You crazy bastards really went and did it. You put on a show I could see from here, and with a burning passion I could feel right down to the cockles of my heart. Well, I'm glad we could impress you there, Hermaga. And so upon our return,
we could not have done it without Rika. I dare say the Bombardiers have not helped me carry the torch of their predecessor, but have set it ablaze with a flame that will burn forevermore. Bago's bomb went forth with such courage, such grace. Bago must work day and night to make another that will outshine our blaze of glory.
I don't know about all that, but it's plain to see that your efforts have brought peace back to the shores of Costa del Sol. Seems we won't be cancelling this year's Moonfire Faire after all. Glad we could help.
And yet there are many questions left unanswered. How did that shark develop legs and hands, and for what purpose did it come ashore?
Think we're about to find out. Solution? Yeah.
Shark!
Yeah. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Yeah. And who might you be, Mr. Forzoggle? 1,000 apologies, Loss. Didn't mean to give you such a fright. This little bugger can scurry off quicker than a chocobo when it gets a mind too.
Captain Forzoggle, what brings you here and what brings that?
My little friend here roams wheresoever the wind carry him. And he isn't he just the cutest? A face go kiss, if it weren't covered in scales that is. And he's got the heart of an adventurer. He flopped onto the deck of the Endeavour during one of our ocean fishing voyages and it was love at first sight. We've been fast friends ever since. I can ask for no better shipmate on the high seas and I reckon the feeling is mutual. Well then, I had best head back to the ship. The navigator waits for no man or shark. Oh, come on, Elizabeth. It's not as if you didn't see that coming. You don't think... What if that big fish was here looking for that little fish? Yeah, I mean that meme pretty much wrote itself. Hey, blame Square Enix for using it.
Quite impossible. What would be the chances of that? Besides, even if it were the case, that tiny critter seemed to be quite content at Captain Furzalko's side. I suppose it matters not. By our deeds, the Moonfire Faire has been saved and we can return to the festivities. So bright, so violent, Bako's little bomb. Bako will never forget you. Yes, you should rightly be proud of her contribution. Any road, I should report back to Master Gigaruja at once. Doubtless he will jump with joy at the news of our victory.
And as for us... Yeah, with a smile on our face, we nod our approval. Everything's wrapped up in a neat little package. No way these unresolved questions will come back and bite us in the arse. Well, if they do, I hope you can remember the steps of that dance. Which I believe we can. Thus, we take for our reward 7,410 experience, plus we have learned the Flame Dance. And so, now that we have done that, we say farewell to our trio of bombardiers. We have learned the Mo Flame Dance, but we are not done just yet. In fact, since I need to do this again to get all the rewards, before we take Hermaga's next quest, let's jump back in again. So, with everyone huddling around Hermaga, let's go ahead and speak with them to take on our second Moonfire Faire quest for this year, entitled Flame On. Hermaga has a message for you from the host of the festivities. Excellent job scaring away that man-eating shark friend. Although I suppose we didn't actually witness it eating anything, man or otherwise. Anyway, I reckon as long as we have those bombards at our disposal, we can breathe easy for the time being. By the way, Master Gigaruja sends his regards. Seems he's quite eager to learn more about the flame dance and is giving you the honor of an audience. Is that so? Might be best to go speak with him now. He's not known to enjoy waiting around. Very well. So let's follow the pack to fly over to meet with Master Gigaruju, who will of course be accompanied by his Mikote mistresses. Yeah, you'll be finding him at some point. There he is. Hey there, Master Gigaruju.
Ah, the woman of the hour arrives at last! Jiriri was just now regaining me the tales of your bravery and grace. A tale which I now see contains no exaggerations.
Yes, indeed. Hey there, Jiriri. And so we meet again.
Everyone in Costa del Sol, myself included, owes you a debt of gratitude. I understand it was quite the display. Indeed, Rika would have been right at home dancing along with my grandmother. She guided the bombard to an effortless victory over that vicious beast. Ah yes, the dance. A most curious thing. Jiriri has been serving for me longer than I can remember, yet I have just recently learned of it. Just how long have you been keeping this a secret?
Yeah, look how uncomfortable he looks.
I only ever viewed it as a provincial tradition, not something that would pique your refined sensibilities, and certainly not something on which lives would hinge. My grandmother told me that the flame dance began as a way to quell the fiery rage of the goddess who slumbered in the mountains of the Southern Isles. It not only served as a form of protection, over time new steps were added to stoke the spirits of warriors soon to depart to battle. Given those origins, it seemed the perfect fit for this unique problem we faced. Grace meets tradition. I dare say it embodies the spirit of Costa del Sol. You simply must perform it for me, perhaps along with some of the other dancers. Yes, with the graceful and lithe ones. I should very much like to see them swaying back and forth.
Just like you're doing right now?
Like, Oh, please, would you do this? I can't hold still. I can't stop leaning my head back and forth. Which is why we're shrugging our shoulders. It seems Master Gigaruju has a keen interest in the flame dance. I suppose it would only be fitting to let you do the honors. Rest assured your services will be well compensated. Will you oblige us?
Of course I will.
Excellent. In that case, I shall see to the necessary preparations at once. In the meantime, recruit as many dancers as are willing, and I'm sure in no time we'll have an entourage that will please this most demanding of audiences.
I believe I can do that for you. And so, away she goes. And so must we. The sun has come out once again, and it's almost sunset now. So it's time for us to go and find people who want to learn how to flame dance. Of course, we need them to show up, of course. Since it does take a while for these things to load in, especially on day 1. And the Fate is active again, which means the Bombard and the Shark are once again dueling. So, starting off with Hermaga's friends in the Go-Go Posing Rangers, Bodafwen and Hildolana. Let's go and speak with them. And I see that summer brings yet another constant. When I heard you had arrived, I knew we had nothing to worry about. I would like to thank you personally for your efforts in driving that beastly predator back to the depths.
It reminds me of my days with the Cascadiers, when we beat the Bombards back by the skin of our teeth. What reverse of that this year our former foes will play a part in our salvation.
Yes, indeed. But I have something else to ask you.
Say again, you want to teach me this flame dance? Well, I suppose as one of the chaperones of the festivities, I should know the steps by which they were saved. Wouldn't you agree, Bodafwen?
Yeah, what do you say to me doing the hula? Yeah, I got all the moves down for you, sir. Now that's a dance! Graceful yet powerful, refined yet torrid. It is summer embodied!
Its simplicity belies the power of its motions. I must admit I'm somewhat hesitant to perform such a dance in front of Master Gigaruju, but as long as I'm not alone, I'm sure I'll overcome my stage fright.
But first, we must practice! Yeah, so hop to it, you two. So let's continue on down the line. As we trace things back to 2018 and the fancy American Ninja Warrior obstacle course, which was attempted and failed at spectacularly by Raful Tia.
Ah, Rika, 'tis good to see you. I've heard the stories of your battle with the shark. I wish we had been there to cheer you on.
And of course, he is accompanied by his little sister, Ramaya. Yeah, I need to tell you something.
Did you hear that? She's teaching the dance to one and all. It doesn't matter if we miss the epic battle. We can scare the shark off ourselves next time it shows its moss-afflicted snout.
Yeah, so let's get that hula going. Let's get this pair of siblings into the groove.
Did you see that? Did you? I think I memorized it. Oh, I dare another overgrown fishers to try to ruin our fun.
Stay here while I practice. Yeah, he's all set to go. And of course, Ramaya never questioning the determination of his brother, or her brother.
Wait, hold on!
What is it? What, you want to come in on it too? Meanwhile, as we make our way towards the area over here where the gazebos are, we have a female Aurora, this bronze-skinned beauty, joining us as well, so let's tell her about it.
Oh, it's you! I heard tell you put on a performance so far it scared away a shark as large as a house.
Well, it wasn't a sizable house, but...
Master Gigaruju wishes us to learn the dance. Of course, it would be our pleasure. It may very well come in handy the next time he's in one of his moods.
Well then, let me show you how it's done. Yeah, you got this dance down pat.
My word! The steps are most elegant in their simplicity, but the movements are as fierce as a raging inferno. Surely it is a dance for the season. Now, everyone, let's practice it until we get it right. Master Gigaruja will accept nothing less than perfection.
Yeah, she's got her trio of friends who we spied on with binoculars back in 2017. And now, finally, let's go over to Jariri. She'll be in here somewhere as everyone's flocking back after successfully completing another round against the Bombard and the Shark.
I never imagined so many would be eager to learn the flame dance. Thank you. If only my grandmother were here to say this, I have no doubt it would bring a smile to her face. While even a single dancer can make a strong impression, compared to a group performing in unison, they are as a kingdom before a blazing bonfire. I've arranged matching attire for each of you, that your fire might burn ever brighter!
Thank you so much.
Once you dress for the occasion, meet us on the beach and we shall usher in the arrival of peace to the Moonfire Faire!
And so away she goes as the sun comes down. So as fireworks start going off once again, here comes Master Gigaruja.
Finally, the moment is at hand. I pray this dance is as every bit as invigorating as I've been led to believe.
Yeah, we're ready to show off our skills. So away we go. Gotta get dressed for the occasion. And so, sometime later, let's do this. Yeah, as you may have noticed, I'm the only one not wearing a hat. Yeah, Hilda, Lana, and Bodafine are getting into it. And of course the Bombardiers approve as well. And even Master Gigaruja is impressed. Surprised Jariri herself is not joining us. Through the power of the dance, you have restored peace and quietude to the shores of Costa del Sol. If aught appears to threaten this hard-won serenity once more, use the flame dance to send the menace scurrying back to its lair. You may now purchase wares from the Moonfire Faire vendor. Participate in the fate appearing in the southeastern region of the fairgrounds to earn vouchers that can be exchanged for goods. And with that, we'll take our 7,410 experience points and our 422 gil. As Master Gigaruja continues to enjoy the dancing well off into the nights. And with that, we also earned this year's Moonfire Faire achievement. Smile, you son of a... Yeah, I had to do the sound effects as well. So, yeah, we may have been dressed in the outfit for that cutscene, but we actually have to buy it from the vendor. Yeah, we only get it temporarily, but we have to get it permanently now, which is weird. And so there we go. I do believe I have everything available in collection. Yes, we do. So yeah, let's go ahead and... Oh, I have to free up some space. Yeah, Rika didn't go swimming this year, did she? Actually, we'll delete this one for now. Yeah, let's dress for the occasion. Put the straw hat on. And then get everything else. Yeah, now, if you're playing as a male, you don't get any shirt at all. Just in case you were wondering. I believe that is everything. Oh, hold on. Might not have the sandals. In fact, it doesn't look like I do. That's alright. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, now we're probably dressed for the occasion. Gotta make sure this is colored correctly for Miss Rika, though. So we gotta get that Lotus Pink going. You can even dye the hat as a whole if you want. Which I will. So yeah, shall we take our new treasure to Shirogane? Yeah, so we got the water bomb stand. Let's go ahead and put this up. See if I can face it the other way. Yeah, let's turn around like that. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we've seen these things in the past in Moonfire Faire. With the stand and then also the bomb basically serving as the base, and then a whole bunch of little colored bombs floating above it. And so yeah, that's what it looks like. And of course, now that we've got the outfit and the flame dance as well, what do you say we go ahead and dance the night away, shall we? Where is that flame dance? There you are. So as the fireworks go off and we have our fancy new water bomb stand to enjoy, we can enjoy the Moonfire Faire for the next couple of weeks, and then of course the Rising will follow, and of course we're going to make sure that we get to show that off too. We couldn't have timed that better as the fireworks just came to an end.